Another one. Huge streamer event
There was
disaster.
a situation so big that it actually got my dad to text me about it,
I
and that's
think
not
he had a
something he usually
stroke.
does. The only time he ever
Oh, you talking about last video? Nah.
texts me about news is when it involves aliens or even something adjacent, like remotely related to aliens. He'll be like, "Hey, bud, you see that new
Hey, bud.
discovery at the pyramids? It's aliens, Charles, aliens." And I'm like, "Dad, they just found an old rock. It's not anything to do about aliens." It's like, "Aliens," caps locked. But point is, this story is so big that even my dad has become aware of it. One of the biggest streamers in the world, Kai Cenat, announced he was doing a giveaway at Union Square in New York City. And things got way out of hand. This shit went insano style real quick. It ended up going into complete pandemonium and chaos. And people were like scrambling to get out of there because things got like dangerous with cars being climbed on top of and windows busted out. Like it was go go gadget, get the fuck out of New York if you happen to be
Go,
going to
go,
this giveaway
catch you.
here
Get the
expecting to
fuck
get
out of
anything
New
other
York.
than your ass beat, basically. There's tons of videos showing like fights that broke out as well as this like breaking windows of cars, and there was even a part where Kai and his team tried to get away in their vehicle only for a ton of people to jump on top of it, and they just kept driving with bodies actually flying off of their car.
That is why you're seeing that crowd there chase after. That's it. That's the vehicle right there that they believe Kai Cenat is in right now. As Safan was saying, he was there. He was in the crowd for a little bit of time, but clearly this was an out of control crowd. And
I can't show the part where the people start falling off because that might be against YouTube's terms. They didn't get like seriously injured, I don't believe. It's not like they fell off the car and then like blew up, just like gore and body parts flying all over the place, but I'm just gonna play it safe. People do start falling off the car because they're just trying to get
Yeah, that was one thing I was confused about, low key. Like thinking, like, why aren't they like slowing down? Because the people on it. What I was thinking, I was like, okay, maybe they don't know the people's on it. Maybe they think that the other people fall off. Maybe they don't know how many people's on the car, and maybe they're just trying to get out of there. I don't fucking know, but it's
get
yeah.
away from the madness that happened here. Obviously, this giveaway event went a little differently than Kai and his team anticipated. A few thousand people showed up here, which I don't think they thought would happen. So the event wasn't permitted or sanctioned or anything. And after it was all said and done, there were about 65 arrests and quite a few injuries as well. Kai had apparently advertised this as a huge giveaway, saying that they'd be giving away computers, PlayStation 5s, microphones, keyboards, webcams, gaming chairs, but at the end of the day, the only thing that was given away here was hands. Everyone was catching some fucking hands. There were quite a few videos of fights that were breaking out there, which of course
Everyone was catching some fucking hands.
only escalated shit popping off. So not only were vehicles damaged and
Bro,
windows
I'm
blown
getting
out, but
sturdy on the
some other
fucking
nearby
car.
places were destroyed, like food stands and things like that. So overall, it just got really out of hand really quickly, with so many people showing up for this giveaway. Apparently, the police department even activated a level 4 response, which just sounds terrifying. That sounds like something out of a sci-fi film during an actual invasion event. That is just a horrifying term, a level 4 response. That's like some DEF CON 1 shit. So it's apparently their highest level of disaster response, and earlier they had activated a level 2 to handle crowds. So this sounds like they got the 6th star in GTA 5, basically. A fucking
Six
level
star.
4 highest level disaster response. That sounds like it's usually just reserved for actual apocalyptic events. Like if an EMP detonated in New York or something, and they're scrambling at a
EMP.
level
Yo,
4.
all the work
So
fucking
this
goes
was a
dead.
huge deal. And it seems that the police department is pulling no punches because it seems like they are now charging Kai Cenat with at least 2 counts of inciting a riot and unlawful assembly.
Are you going to charge Kai Cenat?
Yes. The influencer is charged. He's going to be charged with multiple counts, at least 2 counts.
This was something that he definitely should have thought more of the rule. However, I don't think he had anywhere near bad intentions for the shit that happened. I know more than likely he did not have bad intentions to like start a riot or some shit. He just maybe just didn't think it all the way through. And I saw some comments on another like thing I saw about this incident, said that maybe Kai doesn't realize how big he is, and maybe that is true. I don't fucking know.
Of inciting a riot, unlawful
I don't.
assembly, and a few other charges.
Damn.
Yeah, they're not.
I want nothing. I don't want anything bad for Kai, bro. I fuck with Kai, honestly. I don't think he had any bad intentions. I think I don't know how to explain you, but y'all get what I'm saying. It's like I don't think he had any bad intentions. I think what just happened was they ended up pulling up and there was too many people to fucking do the giveaway because of all this shit. Because there was so much fucking people they couldn't get it organized correctly, which is another viewpoint that I heard as well from another thing I saw about this. And then yeah, hell just tried to break loose.
Inciting a riot, unlawful assembly, and a few other charges.
I don't. Damn.
Yeah, they're not fucking around here. This was a level 4 interview response. They're not taking this as some kind of light, silly little mistake, an oops-a-daisy moment that they can just move on from and forgive. They're going hard, saying that this was the incitement of a riot. Obviously, that wasn't the goal with the giveaway event here. Kai Cenat and Fanum wanted to do a giveaway event for their communities to come and collect some cool shit from them and thank them for the support. It was like a pseudo meet and greet, as I understand it. And even though I believe this whole event came from a place of good intentions, unfortunately, that's just not how it played out today. And while you can't control everyone who goes to your event or anything like that, they do still bear some responsibility here. Because this was an unsanctioned event with no permits, it means they also didn't
I'm not disagreeing with Charlie.
have a team in place to control the situation to ensure
Chronic, why are you putting a code in the fucking chat? What is that?
things don't get crazy.
That's on my social security
And
number.
the fact that they didn't anticipate that something like this could happen is a huge miscalculation. There were more miscalculations here today from them than there were on the math section of my SATs. This kind of thing happens a lot at sporting events where a lot of people, after a big win, get excited. They get super hyped. So when they leave the venue and they're still super excited and hype, they end up just like destroying things. And that's what happened today. A lot of people gathered in the same location, all really excited and really hype, and things just got out of control because there wasn't any real planning beforehand to ensure that there were people there to keep things from getting nuts, to the point where even Kai and his team are driving away with people hanging off of their car, falling off.
Like, I thought that was a fucking phone number at first.
Wild. So this is just a complete lack of planning, which led to a catastrophe, really. I'm honestly pretty shocked that this even happened, like the event itself even went on. I just can't believe no one on Kai's team thought for a single second that this might require a little more planning than they had given it. Like, no.
Yeah.
No one thought for a second, like, hey, might want to pump the brakes on this. This isn't exactly the best idea.
Yeah, just a little bit too many people showed up, and this can go really bad, really fucking quick. And they probably will.
Idea. We'll probably want to put a little more effort into this and get like a security team in place. You know, just in case. I don't know how it actually got to this point where they went through with it without having like basic security in place or like permits or having someone to supply a team to help in case.
I just don't think they thought it was gonna be that big.
A situation arises. You should expect a huge turnout, especially when you're as successful as Kai and Fanum. Like you
probably
really
expected it to be like
the
Just Wanna Rock shit, like the music video
in a
of
case like
Uzi
that,
shit.
why wouldn't you want to just be a little bit safer, even for yourself? Because there could be some real weirdos in there, and there were.
I'm so confused. What happened? Pretty much Kai Cenat and Fanum trying to do something nice for the community, giving back, doing giveaways and shit. They pulled up. I'm assuming they underestimated how many people were going to be there, and they didn't, and their team didn't fully think it through. And shit ended up not going as planned because I mean there was so many fucking people they probably couldn't get shit organized correctly. Yeah, it was. I think it was just a huge underestimate
for yourself because there could be some real weirdos in there, and there were some weirdos that were hanging off of their car.
Yeah,
I just don't know how it even got to this point where they went through with it without more and deeper planning put into it. But anyway, that's kind of where this story's at right now, and yeah, that's really about it.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I hope Kai. Oh, I thought something bad happened. I mean, it wasn't good, but I mean, it's not the worst fucking thing in the world that's ever happened. But I hope Kai, on some real shit, I hope Kai, like, gets through this. I mean, he will, bro. I just hope the shit isn't like too harsh. Like the charges aren't too harsh or anything. I don't know. I know he had good intentions. I know him and Phantom both had good intentions. I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't think they meant for any of this shit to happen the way it did. But yeah, but you get what I'm saying. It's pretty much that. You already know. Guys, with you guys, for not putting anything out you can handle. So.